And we are live, guys. Welcome to another live stream from Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. Yesterday we spoke about women and personal finance. I'm going a step further now to explain a little bit about some of the things I mentioned and at the same time adding some valuable advice. Okay, so what I said yesterday was basically you take control over your personal finance, okay? I suggest that you're not a team when it comes to personal finance, because if you're a team, very often, if you have the syndrome of happy wife, happy life, you will get to the point where she says, we need to get some more money, we need to get some credit cards, we need to do this and we need to do that, we need to buy this, we need to buy that. And then she throws the tantrum and you're like, okay, we'll buy it. Okay, no more. That's not happening ever again. You've set a deadline, you've set a maximum amount, you've set a budget, and you're not moving from it. It's your personal finance, okay? If she wants to make more money, then she has to make it. Now, okay, so going back to this, what are some advice that I recommend? Because you can't be, stingy, and you can't be a guy that, she can't work with, right? Then you'd be kind of like Trump and the Democrats now fighting over the wall. Both people are on each side, and eventually, that there's gonna be a divorce of some kind, right? So basically what I'm saying is have a few rules, and a few rules that basically helps her be okay with the arrangement. And one of those is basically one that we've had, is that you set aside a specific amount either once a week or twice a week that you put on a specific account that she has access to together with you. Alright, so this can be the family expenses account. And when I mean family expenses, I'm talking about basically mostly food and clothing. Okay, so I would set aside a specific amount in Norwegian kroners, maybe about 1,200, 1,500 twice a week, for example. Or in the States, it would be maybe $150 to $200 twice a week. And put that on a specific account so that she can buy whatever she needs to buy for the family. Right? So she would basically find a way and increase her financial skills of taking care of that money that is allotted into that account. So what ends up happening is that she now starts looking for discounts, she now starts to find ways of saving, she now starts to look ways to do food prep, and she's becoming creative with the amount of money that she's getting. And that's a fantastic thing. You want to have a frugal wife, always. Alright, so you have that, and basically you take care of all of the other money in order to build a strong financial future. And you don't mess with that family expenses account. Alright? That is something that's consistent. She knows it's gonna come, she knows it's there, and you don't touch it. Alright? No matter how badly your finances might be, they won't be anymore when you actually follow these systems, but if you ever were in a difficult situation, then she won't complain because it's a set, she can expect it, and then sometimes, like what happens is that she doesn't spend all of the money, right? And what I recommend you do then is to take that amount that she's had extra, and then you can ask her if she wants that back into the food and clothing and family expenses account, or to put aside for a fun account. Now on the side, you're also going to develop a fun account. So that's going to be extra for her, alright? And extra for the family. So it can further build the fun account that you've already have, or it's something that she can splurge and do whatever she wants with because she's been frugal and she's been taking good care of the money. Alright, so that's one very important thing. Set a limit, set a cap, and you're never gonna spend more than that every single month. Alright? It's so critical that you do that. Another aspect in terms of your personal finances and women, what I would recommend is that you you allow her a certain flexibility and ownership over that account, okay? So you don't go and decide what you're gonna buy, okay? You allow her to take control over it, all right? Now, if you're single, all right, and you don't have that woman in your life that you live with, that you have to work out financial things with, what I recommend in terms of that, if you're single and you're dating and meeting girls and things like that, I suggest that you have a very tiny, maybe fun account and a specific part of it that you use to date, all right, and to have fun with girls in general. Or, that's one way of doing it, or until you're financially successful, you just completely put all girls on hold. Just on hold. You're just not gonna think about girls for this specific time, and if you do think about girls, it's because that is your driving force. I want to spend time with girls, I want to date girls, I want to be around them, I want to, right? And you're basically now preparing for a future where you never have to chase after girls anymore because you're building yourself, you're building your confidence, and eventually girls are going to be chasing you. It's a fact, okay? Not because of the money. But Jim Rohn said, if you set a goal for getting that $1 million, it's not about that $1 million, it's about who you become in the process. And that's basically talking about your self-esteem and your self-confidence, and that is what turns women on the most, is your confidence. And that's what we're establishing here with the Men of High Value channel and in general. This is about your personal finance and your empire. You prioritize that over your family and over your woman. And the reason why is because eventually they'll follow you anyway. This is the Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling, and I'll see you again tomorrow.